Finally, the People's Show has come back. We're sitting here with Michael Applegate. Gate. Right. Michael, tell everybody your nationality.
Japanese Indian.
Japanese Indian.
Mm-hmm.
So both of your parents were foreign born.
Yes.
Foreign born. So you would be what we call third generation.
Half-breed.
Half-breed. People talk about you a lot because of that?
Yes.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Because they don't like the Japanese. They don't like the Indians. Look what they did to them.
I would like you, the people, to step up as the younger generation and say different, because cultural diversity is something that goes around a lot and it's not liked. So you're Japanese Indian. People pick on you about that a lot.
Well, they don't now, but they used to.
They used to.
When I was young, in high school and growing up.
Yeah, they say I eat pizza and, run pizza shops and all that great stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's get back to the younger generation. So what do you think's wrong with the generation of the younger people? You say they don't listen? You say
I don't know. They just don't. They don't care.
They don't care. They have a more I don't care attitude. Why do you think that is?
They weren't raised right.
It's simply because they weren't raised right.
Right.
So it's not because we see different. It's because we weren't raised right.
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 And nothing to do with the way you see it. It has to do with the way you're brought up.
Right. We just don't listen. Is it because do you think that's because a lot of the older generation talk down about the younger generation, and a lot of the younger generation they just don't want to hear it and they do their own thing, or what?
Yeah, there you go. That's about right.
Right. How do you feel that they handle their financial situations compared to older generations?
Well, it depends, basically, because not all of them are, even the old generation can mess up their financial situations.
Even the older generation.
Oh, of course.
Anyways, so do you think this generation is more goal-oriented towards getting an education compared to what you observed during your generation?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because they know that's more important now.
They know it's more important that the economy's getting worse. Right. People need jobs.
Right. Well, basically a lot of these jobs now, if you don't have a college education, you ain't getting hired.
Right.
Now, back in my day, it didn't matter if you had a college education. As long as you showed up and worked.
It didn't matter.
That's right. Sure didn't. They just needed the person to show them more.
So why do you think that's changed?
Because of big corporation businesses.
Because more and more people are getting criminal records.
Yeah,
more and more people are becoming untrustworthy.
Could be, yeah.
And they want to. You feel that they look at educated people more trustworthy?
Maybe.
More, maybe.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Here's a fun topic. How did people in your generation dress compared to the people in this generation?
How do we trust?
Dress.
Oh, dress? Well, how do we dress? A little bit more
different,
sophisticated.
Yeah, more buttoned up, more
respectful,
more button up shirts, more.
Yeah, we didn't hang our pants down below our butts. I mean, come on, show your underwear.
Come on, people, pull your pants up. Buy a belt.
That's what I mean. No respect.
Yes, no respect.
Don't care.
No, don't care. If you fall and bust your face, it's over.
Yeah.
So you think people now they follow more trend like instead of how they were raised.
Right.
So what's the latest trend is how people dress compared to I want to dress respectful.
They think it's cool, right?
Do you think that's because they don't care? Basically, it goes back to you saying they don't care what people think.
Exactly.
I don't care what people think. You got a problem with that?
I don't either. I don't either.
Let's address this whole fighting thing. Do you think this generation fights more than your generation?
No, what do you mean by fighting?
Fighting, any kind of fighting, just fighting each other.
Yes.
Fighting each other.
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because they don't care. No respect.
No respect. There's a lot of cultural diversity in the issue.
Yeah.
People get jealous. People,
that too.
People just can't get past the looks.
Right, that
right.
too. Yeah.
People, and is you like to fight growing up, right?
Yeah.
You did. Is that why you joined the military?
Yeah.
It is. And you got all that out.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you engage in a lot of fist fights?
Oh yeah, that's all we did. We didn't shoot nobody or cut nobody.
So that old myth.
It was be a man, you know.
Right, be a man.
Fist it out.
Be a man.
You know. At least both of them.
Be
walk away.
a man.
That's right.
Right.
The toughest one wins.
Right. So that was in the military.
Yeah.
So you can get rid of all these myths about you just going to war to shoot people.
Right.
Right. It's not all about that. There's fist to fist.
Oh, well, no. When you're in combat, it's a different story because they're shooting back at you. We're not running out there swinging fists at each other.
Right.
You know, they're shooting back at you. And that's not just man. That's men, women, and children.
Right. Now, I've sat here and I've picked a list of topics. What is a topic you would like to pick while speaking on the younger generation?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You can say tattoos, bunny rabbits, horses, horseshoes.
Tattoos. I don't know why they got to have all these tattoos.
Here's one.
What it makes them
the
think.
people's glasses. Anyway, so you think time management? Do you think younger generations do time management better than they did during your generation, or what?
Well, no, that's that has to go with the way things are out there. The time of the way things are. People in a hurry, but people have always been in a hurry to get nowhere.
Stop being in such a hurry.
Yeah, people are in a hurry.
Right.
But they've always been in a hurry to get nowhere.
So one thing I'm curious about is during your generation, were there a lot of people who pursued two jobs at the same time?
No.
Or is that just something current?
That's something current.
Something current. Why? Did they pay more back then?
No.
Did the cost of living, it was just cheaper?
Not really.
Not really.
It kind of blended in with wages of work.
Wages of work.
And the price of food, too.
Wages of work and the price of food, too. Now, so you think that time management, now we have to fill more of our time up?
Well, it's not just time. It's if they want more, then they have to work more.
They want
we
more.
didn't need to have all that want. Like back then, the man did the work, the woman stayed at home.
Really?
That's not the way it works nowadays.
Really?
Okay.
So that's why you get a lot of people during your generation that around the day saying there's some psychopaths out there today that are your age, around your age, saying, "Oh man, you shouldn't work. You should go home and let your old lady take care of you." What do you think about that?
No, he should work.
Really?
Who's going to pay the bills if one of them's not working?
Really?
And the woman shouldn't have to work. Her job is at home.
Really? Her job's at home, 100%.
But if she wants something or if she wants to work, well, that's woman's live. That's up to her now. You got,
And it's up to her now.
If you want a nice car, you're going to have to make the money to get it. And if it takes two jobs or if it takes a man and a woman working, that's what it takes. They want a nice home. But back in my day, it wasn't like that. People didn't care. They didn't need all that fancy stuff.
They didn't need all that fancy stuff. I have one,
Sure.
I have one but final question for you, Michael Applegate, and then we're going to make a bunch of noises.
Thank God.
Do you think that the younger generation has a better chance or less of a chance of being successful than your generation did?
Better chance.
Why?
Because the education is better for them. More stronger, more better.
More
They make them go to
opportunities.
school longer. They teach them more. Back in my day, they just taught you enough to get by. Now the opportunity for education is better for young generation.
Well, you heard it, people. Here's the people's word. I want you to go do your video responses and show us and tell us what your thoughts are on the younger generation. Until then, this is everyone's favorite sexy Italian, and this is the People's Show, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. And this is our special guest, Michael Applegate. Let's make some noises. Ooga. Jingle some keys.
Hoorah!
Bye bye.
Die.
Mwah.